All right, let's take a look at number 5. So it says, which solutions, if any, do the inequalities negative 2 times the quantity x plus 1 is greater than 4 and x plus 1 is less than or equal to negative 9 have in common? Show your work. So I've got two inequalities. I've got negative 2 times the quantity x plus 1, and that is greater than 4. And I also have x plus 1 is less than or equal to negative 9. Before I can compare them, I need to solve the inequality. So let's start with the one on the left. First step is to distribute. Negative 2 times x is negative 2x. Negative 2 times 1 is negative 2. So now I have negative 2x minus 2 is greater than 4. Now I'm going to treat this just like an equation. So I'm going to eliminate my constant. I'm going to add 2 on the right, add 2 on the left. I get negative 2x is greater than 4. Then I'm going to divide by the coefficient, which is a negative 2, divide by negative 2. And I'm going to get x on the left, and 4 divided by negative 2 is negative 2. Now remember, there's a key question you need to ask yourself. If you ever multiply or divide by a negative, you have to flip the inequality. And since I divided both sides by negative 2, greater than is now going to become less than. Now on the right here, I have x plus 1 is less than or equal to negative 9. I need to subtract 1 from both sides. And I get x is less than or equal to negative 10. Now I need to compare these. Sometimes it's kind of hard to do when they're just in this form. So I would suggest you make a number line and put both graphs on the number line. So this says x is less than negative 2. X is less than or equal to negative 10. So I need a negative 2 and a negative 10 on my number line. So I'm going to start with 0 up here. I'm going to go 0, negative 1, negative 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here's negative 10, 0, 1, 2. Here's negative 2. So x is less than negative 2. I'm going to have an open circle on negative 2. And this is going to be shaded to the left. And this says x is less than or equal to negative 10, which means I'm going to have a closed circle on negative 10. And this is also going to shade to the left. So where do they overlap? Well, this one starts at negative 2 and goes left. This starts at negative 10 and goes left. Both of them start overlapping at negative 10 and less. So they share solutions starting at negative 10 and going left. Or you could say all the solutions include negative 10 and the numbers less than negative 10.